Hey guys, Crazy Tunes here. Today we will be talking about who Savitar is. Now I'm kind of impressed with the Flash this season. Usually they make it obvious with who the villain speedster is, like in season 1 and 2, but in this season they threw clues around like everywhere and had fans go crazy. Here are the top 3 people who I think can possibly be Savitar. Number 1, Barry Allen. Now you may all be thinking, Barry's not Savitar, but here's why I think he is. In the comics, Barry in the future has a black suit with blue lightning streaks. Sound familiar? In the TV show, Savitar has a silver costume with blue streaks. Not only that, but whenever Barry asks who Savitar is, he always responds with, I'm the future Flash. Instead of saying, I'm the future Flash, he says, I'm the future Flash without pausing. Not only that, but at the end of season 2, Barry creates a time remnant to help fight Zoom. In the process of fighting Zoom, the Time Remnant sacrifices himself to save the multiverse and is destroyed. A lot of people think that when the Time Remnant was destroyed, he was thrust into the Speed Force, and from then on there he went crazy and became Savitar. I honestly don't think that this would work out. One of the major plot holes of Barry being Savitar is that Barry would not kill Iris. Maybe in the future something really bad happened and Barry had to kill Iris, but he still wouldn't kill the love of his life. At the end of the Flash's recent episode, Savitar revealed his identity to Killer Frost, and she immediately trusted and obeyed him. This may lead us to think that Savitar may be Barry because Caitlin trusts Barry, but it still will not work out because as of right now, Caitlin herself is gone. It would have to be someone Killer Frost and Caitlin Snow knew for a long time, which leads me to number 2. Number 2, Ronnie Raymond. Almost everyone thinks that Ronnie is Savitar based off the recent episode. Since Caitlin has a deep relationship with Ronnie, it would make sense why she would immediately start to obey Savitar. At the end of season 1, Ronnie sacrificed himself to save Central City and was killed by an open breach. Based off other videos, some think that Ronnie was pulled into that breach and then thrust into the Speed Force, but it would not explain how he got his speed or how he survived not being with Martin Stein. At the beginning of season 3, Jay Garrick tells Barry that Savitar was the first speedster, and it shows a shot of a man holding the Philosopher's Stone. His backside and hair look a lot like Ronnie in this shot. To add on to that, when Savitar revealed his identity to Caitlin, also known as Killer Frost, it showed a shot of his foot and leg. His foot and leg looked exactly like Ronnie's, and the clothes in that shot looked exactly like the type of style of clothes Ronnie would wear. I honestly do not think that Ronnie's Savitar, because that would mean that Ronnie would have had his speed in season 1, since Savitar was the first speedster. Not only that, but Savitar called Killer Frost my child. Ronnie would not call Caitlin my child. I hope that Ronnie isn't Savitar because it would ruin the show. Number 3, Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick hasn't really been on The Flash this season. To me, I feel like the producers kind of rushed his character by introducing him in literally the final episode of season 2. They should have fanned his character out and had his father-like relationship with Barry Allen prolonged. We didn't really get to learn or become fond of Jay because he was only in a few episodes of The Flash. One of the clues to Jay being Savitar is when at the beginning of season 3, when Barry asks Jay for help, he tells Jay that he's facing Savitar. Jay's face immediately perks up, and we can assume that he's met Savitar, because later on in the episode, Savitar knows Jay's name. Later on in season 3, Wally gets trapped in the Speed Force, and when Jay and Barry save Wally, Jay decides to stay in the Speed Force and is stuck there until Barry will go back to save him. So we can assume that Jay is stuck in the Speed Force for a long time until he goes insane and escapes himself. He then turns into Savitar, enraged at Barry for not saving him. I myself do not know that Jay is Savitar. That would be a risky move for Jay to be the villain for 2 seasons in a row, even though Jay in season 2 wasn't the actual Jay. That would be kind of repetitive, and I don't think people would be satisfied with that. Number 4, Felicity Smoke. Just kidding. Who do you think Savitar is? Put your ideas down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.